magical friends. Welcome to the lover of butterbeer. We're glad you stopped by tonight. If you are new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button down in the corner. Today we will be discussing the Harry Potter Wizards of Baking that they filmed at Warner Brothers Studio Tour. It is so good. I love watching the Food Network's baking shows, and this one doesn't disappoint. We've got cake, chocolate, and Harry Potter. Can it get any better? It can. We have got the Phelps twins, and they are hosting, and they're going to be having magical guests show up all throughout the episodes. I love how they came through the Food Network. If you haven't already watched the episode, I highly recommend you do. I'm going to showcase a few of the cakes that I was able to get pictures of online, but you really do need to watch it because one of my favorites I wasn't able to find a picture to put up, but it was so cool. They had cauldron and they had a thing of dragon's blood pouring into the cauldron. It was really, really cool. And then they had all of the different shelves and potions books. That was probably by far my favorite cake design of the night. But there was also the Whomping Willow and the Flying Ford Angula crashed into it. That one was also cool. That was probably my second favorite. There was lots of other ones that were just as neat, but those two really stood out for me compared to the others. But everyone had such neat ideas. I love watching them bond over being Harry Potter fans, and they paired them together based on their compatibility and what they liked for Harry Potter things. It is really neat. Plus, you get to go and see the studio tour. They're taking you through different parts of it on each episode. So today we were at the train station at 9 3/4. The Hogwarts Express was there. That's where they revealed their cakes. And if they made it, they got a ticket and they got to go onto the train to move over to the next level of the baking challenge for next week's episode. It looked so cool, which I thought it would be fitting to wear my Spirit jersey that I got at the station gift shop this summer there. I do say it is really neat watching them do all of the reveals there when you've already been before. I also really enjoyed seeing the flyover from the outside of the tour because that place is huge. You really don't realize how huge it is when you're in there because you just kind of get lost in the whole atmosphere of it. But really, when you're going around it, it takes a long time, but you're just immersed in all of the different costumes and designs and sets. But when you see it, when they pan over it at the beginning of that episode, it's huge. No wonder it took me 10 hours to get through the first time that I was there. Shocked it didn't take me longer, honestly, when you look at how big it is, but that is besides the point. It is really cool. If you haven't been on the studio tour before, it is so worth it just to watch. Even if you don't like baking, just watch it to see all of the sets and everything where you get to go around on the tour. It's a really nice way to showcase how wonderful and how massive the scale is of the studio tours. And then you just add in some cake and some chocolate and it's even better. So if you haven't already done so, you should definitely watch the first episode. It is really cool. I believe in the States it is on the Food Network. In Canada, I think it's airing on the Food Network a little later this week. I think I saw a trailer, but I watched it tonight. It is on Crave in Canada if you haven't already seen it. So definitely go and watch that. I think it was an hour and a half without commercials. So it is really good. There's tons going on. The Phelps twins are awesome. Let's be honest, Fred and George are probably my favorite Weasleys. Ron, yes, and Ginny, but I like Fred and George. A little bit mischievous, so that always makes it better. Can we also just talk about how a lot of the stars from Harry Potter have distanced themselves and they're just done with it? But the twins, we gotta love them. They are true Harry Potter fans just like us. They just keep going with it. And I think it's great to see how much they still enjoy the wizarding world just like we do. It is so much fun. I can't wait to see all the other special guests that they are going to be getting on the baking show that'll be coming up this season. I believe there's going to be 6 episodes, so we're going to get lots of behind the scenes little toury bits of the studio tour and tons of cake and hopefully those special guests that they were hinting about tonight. But I'm going to put up some of the awesome cake pictures from tonight's episode. And if you haven't done so, make sure you go and watch it. So glad you stopped by tonight. I hope you have a magical evening and enjoy your baking. Thanks for watching.